day everyone and welcome to the first episode of Twisted Talks. I am joined here tonight by my colleagues Sean and James. Now unfortunately Jory can't be with us this evening, but he has done a delightful tutorial on the way that Twisted Talks is going to work and the way it's formatted. So if we switch to that now, enjoy.
Hello, and welcome to your Twisted Talk topic wheel induction. At the start of every show, our illustrious host will give the wheel a spin like so. What will it be? If you happen to land on a number, the host will pick up the corresponding card. He will read it out to the group, and they will discuss at length. In the event that the wheel lands on a T, our host will then pick a member of the panel at random to choose whatever topic they see fit. As you can see, only the best of fun is had in situations like these. So thank you again for joining us for your induction into the Twisted Talk topic wheel. We hope to see you again soon. Cheerio!
So that was Geordie's tutorial. Do feel free to tell us what you think about it down in the comment section. And what?
Nothing. It's just Jory.
It's just Jory.
Just Jory.
Jory.
Sorry about that. Does best. I think
Jory knows best. Well, I don't know. Geordie's sure. He's always sure.
He's
Why
always
are you always
sure.
about Geordie Shore?
I like Geordie Shore. So sue me. You asked me if I saw any sitcoms. Geordie Shore, everybody. Geordie
We should
Shore.
move on quickly because that could turn into an argument.
Maybe we should. Without further ado, everybody, we're going to go ahead and we're going to spin the wheel. Ready, steady, spin!
It's a good spin, that. Strong
It's a
forearm
wonderful spin.
Ooh,
We have landed on T, ladies and gentlemen.
it's a good one
So-
to start with that.
I am going to pass this over to James. Which number would you like?
It's a good one, that. I'd like to go for number 2, please.
Number 2.
Carol. Number 2.
Okay, so number 2 this evening is unoriginal movies.
So, I've got two questions with regards to this one. First
Okay.
of all, whose is this one? And two, can you just give me a brief explanation of what you mean by unoriginal movies?
Okay, not a problem. This was my one.
Fair
So
enough.
it is something that I am a movie buff. I love my movies. I spend numerous hours watching. Shouldn't say that in case you're watching. Anyway, moving on. I watch a lot of movies every week. Okay, and whether it's edit from there.
Nah.
Nah. And whether it's from, say, the Fast and the Furious, where I believe they've done far too many movies now, with the next one coming up, the trailer's just been released, it's just looking completely the same. Or whether it's just having, have I touched a spot with you there?
Just keep
Have
your
I?
explanation going, because
I think I might have done.
I will come back to the Fast and Furious
Okay,
part.
okay. Or whether it's to shoddy remakes, like one I'm going to go on to, which is made in 2015, the remake of Point Break. Absolutely unnecessary. It wasn't needed. The casting was terrible. Yes, it was full to the brim of action-packed thriller. Action, just go, guns blazing, all going in, lots of money thrown at it. It just wasn't right. And the critics, IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes all agree. It is just terrible, shouldn't have been made. The box office figures were awful. It was just a complete loss. Well, what do you guys think?
I've not seen Point Break. So there we go.
Wait, have you not seen the original Point Break either?
Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. Don't. We're not talking
Oh,
about
God.
idiots. This isn't a topic of idiots who haven't seen classic films.
Obviously.
This is a topic about unoriginal films.
I do have something to say on that subject. I mean,
Okay.
yes, I haven't seen them. However, remakes, there have been some decent remakes. For example, Godzilla. That is a good example, I feel, because it's a remake of a very long.
Which remake?
The
Not
the most recent one.
I see.
Because it's a
Okay,
remake of a
yeah.
very long, prestigious line of
Yeah,
you know,
no,
Godzilla
okay,
films.
fair enough. The most recent one was good.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think that I wouldn't really call it a remake. It's more an update of the original ones, the old Japanese ones that
Yeah, they didn't stick
know,
to
it was
quite the
more-
same storyline. It was just different enough
Yeah,
to
yeah.
make it interesting again.
Yeah. It was more an update. So
It was a
I suppose you can't really recast that as a remake. But I know, for example, I know you did mention Marvel and DC when we were talking about it, but Spider-Man, for example, has been remade to high heaven.
Yeah, I have no interest in seeing the new one.
Exactly, and
At
it's
all.
just now got to a point where it's the same with Batman as well. I do love Batman.
Yeah, I agree.
Shows.
Yeah.
And I do like Batman. But yeah, I agree that some remakes are just
Unnecessary.
too much.
Can I just weigh in on this?
You
Yeah.
mentioned Batman and Robin, and I will not be friends with you ever again.
So, first of all, getting back to your original point,
Uh-huh.
Point Break was the most unnecessary remake I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
It was more, to me, it felt more like a remake of Vertical Limit with
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen. That's what it was more like
I agree with you. I
than
couldn't agree with you
Point
more.
Break.
Yep.
Because Point Break is about surfers, not extreme sports. Second of all, the whole remake thing I think is good in some ways. So live action remakes of things I don't agree with.
Mhm.
I think you just like the live action remake of Jungle Book. Come on, that's a classic. No. I understand. I'm not saying it's a bad film. I enjoyed the film. But you give us a fresh idea. Give us an idea of. I want to see a film that I haven't seen before. I haven't seen a Die Hard. I haven't seen that.
A Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, I
or a
haven't seen
Green Mile.
Green Mile. I haven't, and you say about Fast and Furious, they're on their 8th now,
Yeah.
or 9th. You're right. I agree. After the first one for me, I lost interest.
Yeah.
But the 4th one, 5th, 6th, the one.
You mean when The Rock came in? Pretty much.
No, when they actually went away from trying to be the Italian Job, but like with Nos, and they just turned into
That's a good point.
just a car chase film. What?
I was just saying, it reminds me of the Italian Job that got remade as well.
Yeah,
But carry on,
that's a good
carry
point.
on, because that was so bad. That was
That was a
bad.
bad remake.
The action was good, but the minis, I mean,
Come on.
the
you can't be
literal
classics.
cliffhanger ending.
Yeah.
All right
Yeah.
then. So here's the thing. So you're saying about unoriginal movies, and you're saying about remakes. These are two different things.
hmm
Unoriginal movies is the fact that there's not many films. So even Expendables, it's not an unoriginal film because it's the 80s and 90s combined into one film.
I have to disagree with you on that one. I actually thought it was quite fresh.
What's
I can see-
Rambo? So Rambo, the one where he's in Russia.
Yeah.
That's Expendables 1, cut with Cobra and a bit of what's the other one? Escape from New York mixed in there. It's a cocktail. It's an original movie idea,
Yeah.
but from the guys that did the original action films.
Yeah.
So it's not in itself original.
I see where you're coming
It's
from.
just bits of films gone, oh, there's that plane scene from Indiana Jones where he does the whole thing sliding across the water. Oh, Expendables 1, they're in a plane that slides across the water while it's being shot at, like in Indiana Jones.
But you saying that though, with it being bits from here, there, and the other, what you're saying is that inevitably it will get to a point where all films that you watch will no longer be original because they've taken bits that you've seen elsewhere. Is essentially what you're saying.
Yeah, there will be no more original films. Like the whole, most of the films now, so Mark Wahlberg is typecast as a bioactor. Let's face it, the last 5 films he's been in have been biopics.
I agree.
Patriots Day,
Yep.
the Deepwater Horizon, the one before that was a biopic.
Transformers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. You know what...
It happens.
The
It
good
happens.
films.
It does.
He was a biopic actor, mate. It happened.
The good films that he's been in
Yeah.
are all like, we all remember Dirk Diggler, Boogie Nights.
Ted.
To be fair,
I
like,
like
that is
Ted.
original.
Yeah.
What?
That isn't
No,
something
yeah.
that is fresh in the sense that I have not seen a film before then which
No.
was a reanimated bear which curses, swears, somehow manages to,
Get a driving license and smoke pot
and also get a job and get a girlfriend and satisfy the girlfriend.
So it's
without.
Yeah,
dingo.
without even a button.
It's
Like,
not-
it just doesn't even work.
so it's not unoriginal. It is original for a film, but it's just Family Guy live action.
No.
No,
I think-
I will completely
Oh,
disagree.
yeah, I
with
completely
that.
disagree.
No.
Because Mark Wahlberg
Yes.
is like not always in
Yeah.
Family Guy for
No.
a start.
No, but
Again, biopic.
Yeah.
It happened.
Okay, then let's say we're staying away from unoriginal. We have got an original movie coming out that I have high hopes for, and that's Hacksaw Ridge. I mean, that looks fantastic.
Right.
I'm really looking forward to Hacksaw Ridge.
it's probably one of the best war films I've ever seen.
So you've seen it?
Yes.
Okay, so
I love war films. Honestly, war films, war TV shows are my favourite. Hacksaw Ridge is an absolute master marvel of a film.
Yeah.
But I've
But-
seen it before.
okay, where?
Is this just you saying it's taking bits from here?
That
no,
movie
no.
here, there, and
No,
everywhere.
no, it's not.
It's like a Frankenstein.
It's not at all. What it is so it's a war film
Mm-hmm.
based on a real bloke. Yeah.
So it's unoriginal because the bloke actually lived.
No, but what I'm trying to say is it is original in the sense of it's about a bloke we've not heard of before, but it's unoriginal because we've seen more films before. I'm on about, like, honestly, when was the last time you saw a film and you was like, fuck, that was, didn't expect, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Personally, I love films. I love all the films you think I'm splashing right now or slashing whatever. Love every single one of them.
Yeah.
But I can't honestly say that I remember seeing a film where I was like, never expected that to happen, never seen that before. When was the last time you saw a film like that?
Trolls.
Trolls is an
Trolls.
awesome film. I definitely
I
did not
love
see.
Trolls.
Yeah, I do like Trolls, and that is original because I do enjoy that. It is good. It is really good
It's
and
really
very
good.
unexpected. Moana. Now that
Moana?
I watched that and that was fresh. Like
Yeah.
that is fresh. That's something I've not seen.
How is that fresh?
I mean, come on, all our viewers out there, you must love Moana or Trolls. I mean, come on,
I'm
surely.
not saying I don't like that or Trolls, but what I'm saying
How
is,
is it-
how is Moana fresh? When let's face it,
But what are you going to
it's
compare this to?
it's frozen. But in fucking in the.
It's not
It
frozen.
is not
By
frozen.
nowhere.
All right,
it
hang on,
anywhere
hang on,
Near
hang on.
Frozen. Explain.
So, what happens in Frozen?
Well,
El-
the
El-
A
Elsa
girl?
has
No,
some-
no. Somebody goes off to find something to stop something from happening, in order for everyone to be happy again.
No.
What? That's fucking.
You've literally just given it like, you know, when
Saving
you
Private Ryan is the same thing.
It's exactly
Someone
the
goes
same-
off
yeah.
to go and find something to make someone else happy again.
your expectations are like ridiculously high.
No.
Moana is fresh because
No.
of the fact that the main character wants to go out and actually explore, and she finds out that her kind used to explore, so there's no reason why she shouldn't. And then she feels that there's something that she has to do.
To like Pocahontas.
Pocahontas is nothing
No.
like it.
Because it is.
Pocahontas.
Somebody wanted to go out and explore. What did Pocahontas want to do?
She didn't want to go out and explore. She was curious as to who these new people were. She wanted to see what they were.
So what was she curious about? She was curious about going out.
Why they came to see them. Why they came to visit them. She's
concept.
completely different. No.
No,
I think
sorry.
we're going to have to disagree
Yeah.
there.
All right. well,
Hugely.
fair enough, but
Huge
the thing
disagreement.
is, what makes me laugh is I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying.
No, of
In the
course.
sense of these films are good, but like, so you're really hyped up to watch the new Power Rangers film. I could go and find my old VCR and put on like the
Because
Power
it's an
Rangers.
update. It's, like,
But it's
like
a
I mentioned,
remake.
It's a remake, but as far as I'm concerned, similar to the Godzilla, I'm hoping it is just an update which sort of modernizes it to
Bring
how-
it into the 21st century
Yeah.
from the 90s.
Because there's some things that cannot remain 90s. For example, Expendables, that can always remain 80s, no matter what decade or era. It would always be 80s because of the fact that, you know, Die Hard. 80s was the era
That's what I'm
for...
just
Yeah,
trying to say
all
to
of
you
that.
guys. That is.
Please don't compare 80s films to Moana if that's what you're about
No,
to do.
no, no.
No.
Because there was not many explosions in Moana, I can tell you that for a fact.
And they didn't break out into a Footloose dance.
No, and no one had a machine gun.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
Let's leave that for another topic, mate. But what your category that you've chosen is unoriginal. You cannot find an original movie that isn't based loosely off something else. Can you? That's your subject.
You can do.
Find me one. Tell me one now, right now.
Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption, Trolls, Moana,
Green Mile.
Green Mile, the
First.
first Italian Job,
Yeah.
Hacksaw Ridge. I'm sorry, it is original. The Siege of Jatatoa.
That was bad, man.
I
Batman
enjoyed
from,
it. I
1989.
thoroughly enjoyed it.
Man from 1989.
Batman from 1989.
Yeah.
Technically, it's not original because it's based off a comic book that's brought out in the 1930s, right?
How is that not original with it being first
But
brought to the silver screen?
But it's not original because it's based off something. It's based.
So are you basically, your argument
no,
is
but it's
everything...
based off an entertainment
No, I
value
get, yeah.
of,
So
a,
I
of a comic
understand.
book.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming
So,
from. So
like,
everything...
I know the whole Hacksaw Ridge, which is an absolutely brilliant film, and my God, when you watch it, you'll probably cry.
I mean, I will be watching it tomorrow night, so I'll be able to report back to you on that.
It's a brilliant film.
Yeah.
But I've lost my train of thought now because I kind of feel like I'm just...
Well, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm not.
Because you basically said, right, every film is not original because it's probably based on something that may have happened or an idea that someone else came up with.
I tell you what.
So for example, Saving Private Ryan, not original to you because World War II happened. Jinx.
Damn it.
Is what you're basically saying.
No.
Because World War II happened,
No.
these great films cannot be great.
No, but what... So Saving Private Ryan is original because it was the first time I'd seen, or maybe it's my original taste then. Maybe to me, an original film, like Bill and Ted to me was original, but then if you go further back, it's not.
Blazing Saddles.
That was brilliant.
That was original.
That was
you,
original.
You can't
that
deny
was.
However, someone's
Richard
idea,
Pryor, right?
someone had horse riding involved in it, and jails and prisoners.
And Western. It's
And
Western.
westerns,
Yeah.
so technically it's not
It's
an
not,
original idea.
yeah.
Technically, it is because it's the first comedy western.
But it's based on someone else's idea that had already happened.
No, it's based.
Westerns,
It's based on.
prisoners trying to escape.
Yeah, but what you're doing is you're simplifying what I've said into a sense of bullshit.
We're just
He said
basically repeating what you said.
No, it's not.
Not even 5 minutes ago.
No, it's not.
I think we have.
No.
I think we've
All
got a
I'm-
bit of a roundabout here.
All I'm
everyone.
trying to say, right, people, right, leave comments about this bit because I'm getting really fucked off with it, right? Is the simple fact of the matter is, Richard's subject is unoriginal films. Find me an original film. Now, I'm not on about in the past.
Our comment section is going to be
It's
filled
going to be
to the brim.
filled
I don't care.
with the same like film. Like,
No, but
Oh, but
right
then
now,
it'll be unoriginal because someone else above him has said.
ah,
Yeah.
good point.
right now,
Be careful of that one.
what films are coming out that are original? Right now.
I didn't come with research as of what films are coming out right now.
No,
However-
I have my laptop here.
However, I still do stick to the Trolls and the Moana
Yeah,
one because
they
they
were
are
original, they
original.
were.
Yes, they may be animated, but I haven't seen any of the new
I'm sorry, I do
films.
agree. I think that the new Power Rangers, it is an original film coming out. I think it is. I mean, yes, it was a TV series
And a film.
and a film, but
Several films.
several
Yeah.
films. But I think that's going to be original purely for the fact that if you've seen the trailer and you've read kind of a little bit more into it, they have changed it. They've given it a bit of a fresh taste. It's not the same old 90s stuff. They've brought it into the 21st
But
century.
you could say exactly the same about Fast and Furious then. You're saying it's got outdated and whatever, but after you're right, the first was brilliant, the second was crap, the third was crap, the fourth was okay, but then it stepped its game up.
But then again,
It refreshed itself. Like you say, it brought The Rock into it. It did this, it did that. It literally changed from the first one you saw, from a wannabe street racing film, to something actually really good.
to pretty much international men and women of mystery
No.
in cars.
Austin Powers. Now that is an original
Yes.
film. That was brilliant.
Schmuck and a pancake.
Step Brothers original film.
Yeah, it's good. It's all right. It's different.
The Pacifier.
Now that's original. Unless you're going to say you're a Die Hard. They had like really like.
And a baby somewhere in it.
Yeah, there was a baby in it, and he went
A
on a
minivan.
mission. He went on a mission to try and save his missus in his relationship.
Isn't that the Pacifier just basically based off?
that
Yeah,
was
but
the
he's on a
Pacifier.
mission to ensure that the kids are looked after, which is very, very similar to you know.
Big Mama's House, which was like
Yeah.
3-4 years before.
Basically, what I'm trying to get at is, I'm pretty sure we're going to disagree
not?
here.
Okay, good point.
Right. I'm pretty sure Jackie Chan brought one out just before
all right.
that as well.
Blue Streak.
Blue Streak. It was a good film.
Yeah, that was good. It really didn't come in anything else. He hit a diamond in a construction site when he was being chased by the Popo. He got arrested, came back to get it, and realised it turned into the Popo station. And he had to try and get it out by pretending to be said Popo.
Sorry, is that a spoiler right there, or is that
It-
how
it-
the film?
That's pretty much the gist of the film. But it's a good film. It's
Literally,
entertaining.
that's
Martin
literally
Lawrence
what
at his
happens in the
best.
film. I agree, that's a good film.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that I'm not saying that the films we've mentioned tonight are not good. What I'm saying is, I personally don't think that there's enough original films like that. Like
No, I agree with you.
Even
I
horror
do.
movies, they've turned into utter
No, you're
dribbles
right.
of the former
Horror
self.
movies, I completely agree with you. There hasn't been an original horror in decades.
Action films, there's not been many good action films.
Hardcore Henry.
I haven't seen that.
Ah, that is a beautiful film.
I haven't
It is
seen that yet.
Very beautiful.
It
And I
is.
do want to watch it. And
oh,
You
that
know what?
is.
You know, sometimes you save
oh.
yourself a film to watch
Yeah.
when you're ill or when you're this, that, and the other. That is one of the films I've saved myself. And are you saying it's original?
Yes.
due-
Yes.
No. I'm not disagreeing with you that it's original, but I'm asking you your reason why. Is it due to the fact of the way it's shot?
No.
Good.
I don't think it's done just because of the way it's shot, because that has been done in the
Yes.
past. I mean, I can't name a specific movie, but I know
Doom.
it has been.
Not
Fair
all-
point. Doom, but that is
that's
completely
a-
different.
That's
That is
a
a very
portion.
different movie.
Yeah,
But
but the camera
yeah,
working.
but this is the full film is
Yeah, I mean-
shot in first person.
I haven't seen it, but I totally agree, and I can't wait to watch it. But
No, but the reason it is original, it's just the way that they have done the filming and they've tied it in with, a good storyline behind it. The fact that it's all got Z-list actors, it's just a beautiful piece of work that comes into a film, and just the whole thing combined makes it original. From the low budget that they've managed to turn into this big cult blockbuster,
No, I
it
get
can't
it.
be done again.
Here's a
They wouldn't
question.
be able to do a sequel.
Here's a question.
And the ending is brilliant.
It is. We're
And-
not going to tell anyone about
No,
it.
no.
If you
but-
haven't watched Hardcore Henry, watch it. I
Yeah.
can't stress that enough. Spoilers. Whose is this one?
Whose is this one?
This one would be mine.
Oh, great.
Thanks, Rich. Thanks for the vote of confidence.
That's a
there.
nice segue as well, going from your unoriginal to spoilers.
Yeah.